the funniest thing someone has confidently taught you wrong? I was in 8th grade history class when we got hit with a substitute teacher who radiated the energy of a man who had never been wrong about anything in his entire life. The type of guy who would fight Google in a parking lot if it dared to correct him. He walked in wearing a tucked-in polo and khakis that were 2 sizes too confident, slapped his hands together, and said he was excited to teach us about the solar system. Cool, fine, normal substitute behavior. Then he went rogue. He turned to the whiteboard, drew a massive circle, labeled it the sun, and looked us dead in the eyes with the kind of conviction usually reserved for cult leaders. He said, "Now, the sun is a planet." Dead silence, not the good kind, the kind where everyone's brain is trying to reboot. A kid named Marcus slowly raised his hand like he was trying to disarm a bomb and said, "Sir, isn't the sun a star?" This man did not hesitate. He laughed, not a polite chuckle, a full villainous cackle like Marcus just asked if water was wet. He said, "That's what they want you to think." They? Who is they? NASA? Big astronomy? The sun itself? He launched into a full presentation. No notes, no sources, just vibes and audacity. He explained that scientists were lying to us because the truth was too dangerous. Apparently, the sun was just a really, really hot planet that happened to be on fire. He even drew a diagram showing how underneath all the flames, there was solid ground. Like the sun had a crust you could walk on if you wore the right shoes. One girl asked if that meant we could land on it someday. He said, "Exactly, but the government doesn't want us to know." At this point, half the class was taking note, not because they believed him, because this was too unhinged to forget. But here's the thing, our actual teacher had installed a camera in the classroom because kids kept drawing inappropriate things on the whiteboard when she was gone. She reviewed the footage that night, saw this man teaching planetary arson theory, and came back the next day on a mission. She didn't yell, she didn't even look mad. She just calmly asked him to return during lunch. So there we were, eating our sad cafeteria pizza, when he walked back in looking like a man about to be fired on live television. She made him stand in front of the entire class while she pulled up a YouTube video titled, "What is the Sun?" and made him watch it. The whole thing, 8 minutes of elementary level space fact. Then she turned to him and said, "Would you like to apologize to the students?" He mumbled something about a misunderstanding. She said, "Louder." He apologized. She thanked him. Then she banned him from ever teaching science again. By the end of the week, the whole school knew. Teachers were laughing about it in the hallways. Even the principal mentioned it during morning announcements as a reminder to fact-check your substitutes. That man never came back. Rumor is he's out there somewhere, still convinced the sun has a solid core. Honestly, I hope he never lands on it.